Hop, lazy thing. Take this young lady to see the mock turtle of Hero's history. I must go back and see after some executions I have ordered.
What fun.
What is fun?
Why, she is. All her fancy that. They never execute anyone, you know. Come on.
Every system on here. I've never been so ordered out in my life. Never. What is the sorrow?
All his fancy that. He hasn't got no sorry, you know. Come on. This cute young lady wants to hear of your history, she do.
So, once I was a real turtle.
Yes, wonderful. Very good.
Thank you, sir, for your interest in the story.
When we were very little, we went to school in the sea. Our master was an old turtle. We used to call him Tortoise.
Why did you call him Tortoise if he wasn't one?
We called him Tortoise because he taught us. Really, you are very old.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself for asking such a simple question. Drive on, old fellow, and don't be all day about it.
Yes, we went to school in the sea, though you mayn't believe it.
I never said I didn't.
You did.
Hold your tongue.
We had the best of educations, with extras in fact. Reeling and rhythm, then the different branches of arithmetic. Ambition, distraction, uglification, and derision.
I never heard of uglification. What is that?
Never heard of uglification? Well, I suppose you know what to beautify is.
Why, yes, it means to make anything prettier.
Well, then if you don't know what to uglify is, you must be a simpleton.
What else did you know?
Well, there was mystery, ancient and modern, lexicography, then drawing. The drawing master was an old conjurer. He used to come once a week. He taught us drawing, stretching, and painting in coils.
What was that like?
Well, I can't show it to you myself. I'm too rigid, and the Griffin never learned how.
Had time. I went to do a classical master, though. He was an old crab, he was.
He taught laughing and Greek, they used to say.
So he did, so he did.
And how many hours did you have lesson?
10 the first, 9 the next, 8 the next, and so on.
What a curious man.
Nothing curious about it. They are called lessons because they lessen from day to day.
The 11th day must have been a holiday then.
Of course it was.
And how did she manage the 12th day?
That's enough about lessons. Why don't you tell her about the games now?
So you may not have lived much under the sea.
I haven't.
You may not have ever been introduced to a lobster.
Oh, I want to see some books. Oh, no, never.
So you have no idea what a life-looking lobster quadrille is?
No.
Well, first you form a line along the shore.
2 lines, seals, turtles, salmon, and so on. Then when you've cleaned all the jellyfish out of the way,
That generally takes some time.
you advance twice.
Each of the lobster has a partner.
Step to partner.
Change the partners and time in the same order.
Then you know
The lobsters.
probably see as you can.
Swim after them.
Then stop and go on the sea.
Change the lobsters and that's all for adventures.
Would you like to see a little of it?
Oh, very much indeed.
Who shall sing?
Oh, you sing. I've forgotten the words.
Well, you walk the web, a faster said, a whiting to a snail. there's a porpoise close behind us and he's treading on my tail. See how eagerly the lobsters and the turtles all advance. They are waiting on the shingle. Will you come and join the dance? Will you, won't you, will you, won't you, will you join the dance? Will you, won't you, will you, won't you, will you join the dance?
That's much better.
Thank you. It's a very interesting dance to watch, and I do sort of curious something about the writing.
Oh, as to the whiting, you've seen them, of course.
Yes, I've often seen that dance.
Well, I don't know where they may be, but if you've seen them so often, then you know what they're like.
I believe so. They have their tails and their mouths and are all over fronts.
You're wrong about frogs. Frogs that all wash off in the sea, but they do have their tails in their mouth. And the reason is, tell her about the reason and all that sort of thing.
The reason is that they would go with the lobsters to the dance. They got thrown out to sea. They had a long way to fall, so they put their tails fast in their mouths so they couldn't get them out again. That's all.
Thank you. It's all very interesting and also very confusing. I must say, I never knew much about writing before, and now I think I know even less.
I can tell you more if you'd like. Do you know why it's called whiting?
I never thought about it. What?
I does the boots and shoes.
Does the boots and shoes?
What are shoes done? I mean, what makes them so shiny?
Well, blacking, I believe.
Does the boots and shoes are done with white under the sea are done with whiting? Now you know.
What are they made of?
Toenails. I knew she was going to told you that.
If I'd been the writing, I'd have told the porpoise to keep out, please. We don't want you with us.
Well, of course, if a fish came to me and told me he was going on a journey, I should say, with what porpoise?
Don't you mean purpose?
Would you like to see another figure of the lobster quadrant, or would you like to hear the box turtle recite a poem?
Oh, home, please. If it's not true, we'll be surprised.
No attention for taste. Reciter turtle soup, would you, fellow?
Beautiful fruit, so rich and green, waiting in a hot terrain, who for such dainties would not suit? Beautiful soup, beautiful soup. Who cares for fish, game, or any other dish? For 1 penny worth of beautiful soup, beautiful soup.
Chorus again.
Oh, the trial's beginning! The trial's beginning!
Come on.
What trial is it?
Come on.
So come with your friend.
Thank you.
And that's the jury box. And those creatures, I suppose, are the jurors. But what are they doing? They can't have anything yet to put down before the trial begins.
They are writing down their names for fear they should forget them by the end of the trial.
Curious thing.
Silence in the court! Here. How can I see you somewhere before?
That's what you asked me before the cocaine game. It was not the silliest game you ever did play.
No between here. What's the word you're having? Silence! Harold, read the accusation. The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts on a summer's day. The knave of Hearts stole those tarts and took them quite away. Your Honor, you see, I can tell you all about that. You're the prisoner, aren't you?
Yes, Your Majesty, but I...
Then one can never allow the prisoner to speak. Consider the verdict.
Not yet, not yet. There's a great thing before that.
Call the first witness.
First witness. Me, Your Honor? You see, I really didn't do anything.
Not you. I just told him to be quiet. You see, he is a...
Off with his head!
I beg your pardon, Your Majesty, but I had hardly seen when I was sent for.
You ought to have finished. When did you begin?
14 March.
15. Write that down.
Your Majesty, I can tell you all about it. I really didn't do anything.
Quiet, please. Give your evidence. Take off your hat.
It isn't mine.
Stolen! Take that down.
I keep them. So I have none of my own. I'm a hatcher.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
No, I can imagine so.
Give your evidence.
Well, the March chair had said,
I didn't.
you did.
I deny it.
He denies it! Leave out that part.
Well, at any rate, the dormouse said. After that, I just cut myself some more bread and butter.
But what did the doorbell say?
That I can't remember.
You must remember, or I'll have you executed on the spot.
I'm a poor man, Your Majesty.
You're a very poor speaker.
I've never seen that done before. I've often read in the papers that there was some attempt at applause, which was immediately expressed by the officers in the I won't.
With her.
No! You never rescue anyone.
Fine.
Fine.
Fine. You can keep your head. We will have to decide such punishment to suit your insolence.
But I'm not.
Read the sentence.
Wait.
Yeah, but I thought we're skipping the Jabberwocky.
Yeah, we're not bringing the Jabberwocky in, but finish this piece.
Okay. 'Twas brillig and the...
No, we can't. Look, there's no way. There's no way we can do it. Go ahead.
'Twas brillig and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wave. Old Mimsy were the bargroves, and Mom Rouse outgrabe. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jubjub bird, and shun the furious Bandersnatch.
When it comes in, you're cutting it, and then you walk out, and then all the Alice's get up there. We can't do it with that kindergarten. Okay, cool. Further hand. Let's go back up there. Last scene, last scene.
Alice, wake up! Little sister, you slept long enough. What horrible dreams you must have had. Come, it's time for lunch. Mother will be expecting us. Okay, be right there. Mr. Rabbit, wait! Ruth, wait for me!